I love India. I need a boyfriend so I can come to India all the time. I think India has a lot of bad reputations, but my experience, Bushra, you're talking like you're 95 years old. You're still very young. So you're 22 and you're talking to me
Yeah.
like, oh, I gave that up in my life already.
Yeah, actually, I've also realized that, and I'm very happy that you quite honestly picked up this.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
Great. Thank you. My name is Chelsea. What's your name?
My name is Bushra.
Bushra, where are you?
I am from India.
Oh, which part of India? I love India.
Yeah, I am from North India, a state which is called
Oh,
Uttar Pradesh, UP.
yes. Wonderful.
Yeah.
अगर आप लोग भी इंग्लिश बोलना सीखना चाहते हैं या फिर आपको इंग्लिश आती है और बेहतर करना चाहते हैं, कॉन्फिडेंस लाना चाहते हैं अपने इंग्लिश बोलने में, तो यू गाइज कैन डेफिनेटली चेक आउट द कैमली ऐप एंड डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू यूज माय कोड विच इज 22 बुशरा फॉर 22% डिस्काउंट ऑन एनी 3-month प्लान. द लिंक इज गिवन इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स.
I was in South India
Okay.
2 months ago. 2 months ago.
So, which
Uh,
place in South India? I'm very excited
I,
to know.
I was in Kerala and I was in Mumbai.
Okay.
And a few years ago, I was in Kerala, Mumbai, Jaipur, Goa, Dharamshala, Chandigarh,
Okay.
places.
You
Yeah.
have visited more places than even me in India. I haven't visited all these places.
I love India. I need a boyfriend so I can come to India all the time.
So, do you do you, when you were in India, like you told me that you were in Bombay or Kerala,
Uh,
what did you like about the Indian people or specifically the Indian boys, maybe?
uh, Indian boys, I don't know, but Indian people, people are very kind. It's very humbling how kind strangers are to you in India. I think India has a lot of bad reputations, but my experience with India, I have traveled like 70 countries, and India is one of the friendliest, most warm places I've ever seen in my life. Even if somebody cannot talk to you, they will still offer you food and tea and their house, but they can't speak English, like it's
Yeah.
so amazing.
Yeah, so for which purpose you were in India? Like for the general tour or something or some business purpose?
No, I came to teach dance actually with a program the first time. So I spent 3 months traveling
Okay.
around India, and so now I just came back for a visit, and I want to come again next year because I live in Kenya. I'm an American. I live in East Africa, so it's kind of close to me for me to come. But
Yes.
now I want to come back to because I did
Okay.
not buy enough beautiful. I've not been to your state actually.
Okay. I hope you will visit someday. And in UP, there is Taj Mahal, one of the
Yeah,
seven wonders. So I think you should definitely visit Taj Mahal.
yeah, I've been saving that one because I think it takes like the whole day to do
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do Taj Mahal. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, it will
I
take
think it
the
takes
whole day
the
to
whole
visit.
entire day. But I think there's always a reason to come back to India because it's so big and there's so many things to do.
Yes, yes.
Do you live in Lucknow or do you live in another place?
Yeah, I live in Lucknow itself.
Nice.
How did you guess
Uh,
it? I don't know. While I'm talking
So
to you, I'm feeling like, okay, did we have a conversation before, or I've known you, I don't know for how many years?
I've been told that Lucknow is a nice city, actually. I've been told to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, and Lucknow is a very good place. I think the language, the accent, or the language the people speak here is very respectful. It is known for that, basically. So yeah, you
Nice.
can definitely.
So, traveled around India at all? Like, have you been to
Yeah,
South India or?
recently, like 2 months back, I've been to Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir.
Mm,
I've been there. It was heaven. As everybody says, yes, it is a heaven on earth. I've been there for like 4 days, and the experience was very nice. But I think because of the height, I faced like low oxygen issues. So that was the thing. But otherwise, it was very beautiful. So yeah, so you live in Kenya, right?
I live in Kenya, but I live like on the coast of Kenya in a small town.
Okay, so what do you like do there? Are you in some kind of job or teaching or studying, or what do you do?
Photographer, and I have a community arts organization here, and
Okay,
we take art into like indigenous communities and provide arts education for children.
okay.
And actually like to come to India maybe next year to do villages where the education is not so good and people don't have such access to those kind of resources.
Correct, correct. And I think that is a very good idea, and probably it will be helpful for us as Indians also. I have when I was in college, I was also very interested in photography and these things, but I think girls photographers are not very common in India. But I had a keen interest in
Mm,
photography and videography and all of these things. But
yeah,
I think a
yeah.
girl holding
It's
camera and doing videography and photography is not very common still there. So I was like, "Ki, this is very unconventional and I shouldn't be doing this because every other photographer or videographer is male." So I kind of gave up that passion.
that's so bad, but you can say your passion is it's on hold to give it up, right?
Correct, correct, correct.
But that's a very good point. Like it's really important to have visibility and representation because we get more confidence and more inspiration when we can see somebody else that looks like us living that we have, you know. So
Correct, correct.
thank you for sharing. Actually, it's a very good point, right?
Yes, actually, and also we sometimes like feel bad. Oh my goodness, I could have also done that. I should not have, just left it for the sake of like how society would think about me, how people would perceive me. Oh, she's a female and she's doing photography and videography everywhere. I sometimes feel that. Right now, I've felt that because, in my entire life, I've never come across a female who's interested in photography and videography and all of these things. This is
Wow. Well, Bushra, you're talking like you're 95 years old. You're still very young. So you have.
you you
You're
won't
talking
believe
like the life is over.
you won't believe my friend specifically asked me to behave like a 22-year-old and not behave like oh my god, you are
You're
65 or 70.
you're 22 and you're talking to me
Yeah.
like, oh, I gave that up in my life already.
Yeah, I think I should start behaving
This
like
is not.
my age. I've also realized that. And I'm very happy that you quite honestly picked up this. I don't know. I don't know, but everybody, since you have picked up this, I will keep this in mind and I'll be more serious about it. Okay, I'll have to behave like my age. I'll not have to behave like a 70 or 95 years old woman.
No, no, please remember that you are young and this is the time in your life to grow and learn and do all those things that you're interested in. So
Yes, definitely.
don't talk like, oh, I wanted to do that. Here I am at my graveside ready for my burial or something. Like,
Oh my God,
it's
my
okay.
stomach is just my stomach is just aching. I don't know. I think I will now seriously take this
But you know,
advice. I will definitely seriously
yeah,
take this
because
advice
also,
because
like,
otherwise my friends were telling me and I was like, oh, you guys are just making fun of me. But now you have told me, I'm going to remember this forever.
I was the same when I was your age. So serious, way too serious.
But I think that is very wonderful. I have not realized that this is a Cambly session or English speaking session. It was like this is a fun session and we can talk whatever we want to. But I think that's amazing, great. So the one thing that I want to ask, like, if you want to rate my English speaking skills, like, how would you
Mm,
rate on the scale of like
yes.
1 to 10?
Fantastic. I don't think you grammar errors the whole time that we've been talking. You're doing really, really well. Your English is. Be confident in that too, Bushra.
Okay, I understood. I know because I always ask my Campty tutors ki, how would you rate my English so that I can have a sense of my English as my English because we are here to improve my English so that I can improve it because it's